Hey everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome back to the channel. Today I am playing Stellaris. But before I go on, I must tell you this video is sponsored by Paradox Interactive, the developer and publisher of Stellaris. Now the reason for them sponsoring this video is they want me to tell you about the fact it's currently the 3rd anniversary for Stellaris, and that the game is currently free to play this weekend, meaning you can go ahead and download it via the link in the description. Stellaris is free to play on Steam from May 9th to May 11th. Make sure to go download it and let me know what you think. If you do download the game, do let me know what you think of it. Personally, I have sunk many hours into this game and love playing it. Okay, so you may have not heard of Stellaris before, then don't worry. Today I'm going to give you a quick highlight of some really cool features of the game and leave some for you to explore. First up, what exactly is the game about? Stellaris is a 4X strategy video game featuring space exploration, empire management, diplomacy, and very explosive space warfare with other civilizations. Seriously, you can blow them up. Oh, and there is also a very rich and diverse selection of alien races you can choose from. Now we're here on the main menu of the game. Now if I click new game a minute, you can see my empire, which is Redwood. I've got two versions. I've got RWI and Redwood. I'm currently playing these guys as this is sort of my militaristic human faction. So you can see here some of the traits: fanatic militarist, and then we've got materialist as well. Basically we don't believe in gods or spirits or anything. We work towards a common goal. So we're a bit of a materialist. So, you know, we've got robotic factories and stuff like that. But say you maybe fancy playing another faction in the game. You've got the United Earth, which is your basic humans. You've got the Click Cooperative over here. You've got plenty of species you can choose from, and you can even craft your own here. I mean, if we just go create a new empire, there's tons of things we can change from. I really like these aliens. They look really weird, to be honest. And you've got these guys as well. When you encounter them in a war game, it's kind of like, oh dear, I'm getting blown up. So this is Redwood, my faction. I'm about to take you in a game and show you some of the early starting bits of my empire. We've actually gone through one war already, and we actually went through 2 wars and got a planet system back, so we didn't lose it completely. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you towards near enough the mid-game, where I've got a super weapon which destroys planets. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so we've loaded into one of my games right now, and this is where I'm playing my Redwood faction. Throughout this video, I'm going to show you them progressing, but I'm going to cut it so it makes it a little bit faster. So here we go. This is Redwood. You can see this is my aerospace at the minute. I'm kind of expanding, but not too much, so I need to be careful not to go over some limits. If you look at administrative capacity over here, this is like your empire sprawl. You can see my total empire sprawl is 57, but I've only got the capacity for 50, meaning I am being penalized ever so slightly. It makes my technologies a little bit more, so I have to be careful where I expand. You know, I don't want to expand too quickly, because then I won't be able to, you know, control my empire, because I'll start losing things. So, you know, it's something to take note of. Stellaris is full of really fun and amazing mechanics, which really makes the gameplay rich and diverse. And you can see here in my empire, I've got a lot going on. First off, I've got a new tradition to pick, so what are we going today? I'm actually in the middle of doing or finishing off expansion. I totally forgot to pick this, so let's pick expansion a second. There we go. A new life. And that gave us pop growth speed increased by 10. Now with that, because I completed this tree, I can actually now pick an ascension perk. Let's look at that. Now I know which one I want, and I believe it is the Imperial Prerogative? Yeah, okay. Imperial Prerogative. As our civilization continues to grow, so its beating heart must also expand. More citizens will be placed under our direct control, and that will increase my administrative capacity by 30. So let's click that one. There we go. As I just mentioned, I've now got an administrative capacity of 80, meaning I can expand the empire even more. So why don't we do that? We need to expand, so let's make it so. I've got a construction ship over here. Now he's building a starbase there. Let's send this construction ship to expand over here, and then eventually over to here. There we go. We're expanding our space out. I do eventually want to expand up to here, as my neighbors, I think they might go to war with another one of the factions. In fact, are they already at war? Oh yeah, they're at war, these guys. So I kind of want to strengthen my borders to make sure no one can sneak in. Now, something I need to do, this race down here, they don't like me, so I need to basically ready up this starbase over here. So we need to get some defenses online and make sure we're not dying or anything like that. So you need to target uplink computer, and I need to deploy my fleet over to here pretty quickly. Do we have a shipyard in this? Yes, we do. Okay, I'm going to start building some corvettes here eventually, as we need like a stationary fleet, as I think these guys, this alien species, are going to try to go to war with me, as they suddenly don't like me for some reason. And you can see here, the micromanagement of the Empire is so vast. This is one of the many reasons I like Stellaris, just because, you know, you can choose your own playstyle. For myself, I'm not a total military isolationist like these guys. I prefer expanding than controlling my empire, but I'm not really one to, you know, talk to other people. So kind of like, I like to sit around and, you know, play my empire very shrewd. I play my cards, you know, close to my chest. Oh, the empires, we've got a building through. Okay, so this is my capital world, Icarus, in the Archon system. So you can scroll in here, and you can see this is the Icarus system, or the Archon system, and then the Icarus planet is here, my home world. Now on this, I can build a new building. So what do we need? I say we probably need more allies at some point because, you know, we're going to be building new ships. So we want as much alloy production as possible. So let's pick a new alloy building. There we go. And are we running on food? So we've got food up here, then we've got minerals and credits. I say we need a bit more food, to be honest. Let's build another farm there. Excellent. Complete. Okay. Oh, a scientist has died. Oh dear, we need to replace a scientist. Let's recruit a new scientist to our mission. Anomaly research speed, particles, statecraft. And she can help us research that. Situation log. So the situation log's kind of like, you know, a computer which keeps you alert of what's going around in the galaxy, because a lot of stuff's going around, so sometimes you need the situation log to tell you what's, you know, going on. For those wondering, these things are popping up here. I'll read up on these later. Personally myself, I don't read everything that pops onto my screen, but if you're just starting the game like you've just downloaded it during this weekend, definitely read everything, as, you know, you are going to need it to learn the game in a way. So we've got repair automated shipyard. That we need to find.
Project complete.
Oh, something over there. We need to deploy a construction ship. Can you go there and research that system? Do we have another construction ship? No, we need another one. Okay, Archon shipyards. So this is my shipyard. I want to build a construction ship. There you go. That's going to build that, as I need some help, you know, building some stuff around here. Once that's complete, I want you to build mining station. And build mining station. There we go. So that construction ship's doing a couple of tasks now. Now you can see I've got a lot going on in my empire over here. Currently in the process of expanding and refortifying ourselves, because one thing I tend to play as is I don't really build much of a military fleet to begin with. And this tends to bite me in the ass after a while, because someone will declare war on me. I was playing a version of this game last night, and these guys over here actually declared war, and they took this system and this system. And yeah, it didn't go very well. So I need to make sure, you know, I've got a reinforced fleet here now, which is what we're going to do. So how many star bases? So I've got star base capacity over here. I've got base 3 out of 5. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade this starbase in the Nakom system, as I want to make sure we've got like another line of defense. Okay, so I've just loaded into another version of that world you just saw, or that save you just saw. Now this time is, you know, I've jumped about 120 years, I think, roughly off the top of my head. I think we was in 229. Or 2229, and now we're in 2346. So yeah, I've jumped quite a long time into the future, essentially, just over 100 years. And you can see here, the galaxy has changed quite a lot. I've expanded into a new region of space here. I've got another colony just beginning over there, and I've also discovered a mega construct. Now, these are mega structures, and these are quite cool. This is actually a ring world, and one of my sort of ancient civilizations I researched. They left this behind, so we can actually repair this at some point, and then we can make it into a really cool structure. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to show this to you today, but there are plenty of mega structures inside Stellaris which you can find. There's Dyson spheres, ring worlds, there's mega cities on planets. I can't remember the word for it now. Megatropolis, is it called? Something like that. Basically, imagine Coruscant from Star Wars. You can get that as a world in the game, and it is so cool. But anyway, war did break out at one point throughout this game. This civilization here did declare war on me, and they took this system and this system, but I managed to beat them back, and I want to introduce you to my new fleet. So this is a 4.7k fleet over here, and if we just move these guys, this is my ship. So you can see here, we've got quite a lot of them. By the way, if you want to know how to hide the HUD so you can take a really nice screenshot, it is Control F9. And here we go, this is the Redwood Industries fleet at a minute. Look at them. Now today, for you, I'm going to show us going to war at a minute. So we're going to get these guys, and we're going to go to war over here and take this system. So I'm going to call down my secondary fleet as well. They're going to stay here, and we're going to get ready. Now I want to recruit an admiral to lead this fleet. So let's assign a leader. Let's see, we need someone who's got good abilities. So this one's got ship hull points, 10%, ship weapon damage, 5%. He's got combat disengagement. What do we got? Okay, we'll take this guy. Let's see. So one thing I really need to show you realistically is the ship designer. It's a super cool feature inside Stellaris. By pressing F9, you can bring up this and you can design your own variations of starships. Now I started messing around in this world just to show you, but I've got my Yi class. Don't ask why I named it that. I was just playing around and wanted to show something. I just realized I've forgotten to put something there. That's probably why I wasn't doing so well. Let's put a core gun there. And you can see you can actually choose the modules you put inside your ship, and it is super cool. And now I'm going to overwrite the design there, and there we go. Pretty cool. So if I just open it up again, you can actually pick new ship designs. Now, have I designed a cruiser? I don't think I have. So this is a cruiser here. Now, what section do we want? Artillery. Let's take artillery. Have we got anything to put there? Plasma thrower. Let's put a plasma thrower there. Section, artillery core. We'll take that as well. We can put a couple of UV lasers there. Let's have some UV lasers. No section. And we've got... Should we do gunship? Let's take gunship. Is this going to be like a long-range thing? We'll take coil guns, I think. You know, just for a bit of backwards defense. Now, we're going to put a lot of plasteel armor on here, I feel. With artillery. I want a couple of crystal-infused plating as well, and some shields. Very nice. Now, I'm going to want auxiliary fire control, By installing an auxiliary fire control system, our ships can afford to make more advanced calculations, increasing accuracy. Considering this is an artillery ship, we're going to want that. I'm also going to want regenerative hull tissue as well. Now these systems over here, we've got line, artillery, we're going to pick that one there as our combat computer. Now what should we name this class? Let's name it the Orion class. There we go. I'm going to select auto upgrade and save. There we go. Now let's build this new ship. So if we go to our starbase, and I want the, where is it, the Orion class. There you go. It cost me 573. It does say it wants crystals, but we're not actually taking any of them, which is fine. So let's build 2 of the Orion class. Now I'll be back with you when they're complete. So one thing I forgot to mention while I was building those new ships there is you do need to keep an eye on your Empire at all times. You can see here at the minute, I've not been doing a very good job of everything. Because I've been so focused on building up a fleet, I've neglected other parts of my Empire. Stellaris is very about managing your Empire, so you need to watch all corners at the same time. You see over at Icarus at the minute, it has bad housing, unemployment, and it also needs a building to be built there, which we can do. So to solve 2 of those problems, I will build a new luxury residence. So let's do that. Boom. There we go. That should solve a problem we're facing. I can also upstep the alloy thing by upgrading this now, so let's click that. There we go. That will take away some more of my minerals, but it will mean we're producing more alloys overall, which is not too bad. Now, Cyrus Prime, that's also suffering from, not very good jobs, so let's get some more mineral mining up there as quick as possible. Now, what else do we need on here? We could do with, like, something else. Just need to put something else on there. What have we got? Let's see. We need a building to put on here. We probably could do with some more mineral production, because we're about to take up around about 30 of that. So what have we got in terms of mineral? Let's do resource. Mineral purification plants? Okay, let's select them. And bang, we now have a 6.1k fleet. So I think it's time to go to war. So there's a system over there, and I think we need to raise some armies as well. So let's get ready, because I really want to declare war on these and see how well it goes. Now currently, their fleet power is equivalent to us. I've actually got a listening post stationed here and here, meaning I can see into their system. So they've not got any fleets over here at the minute. It's rather empty. So if we invade now, we should be able to take that system. So let's get ready to declare war. We're going to open them up and we're going to click declare war. And we want to conquer and claim them. And boom. We have declared war. Let's select my first fleet and send them into battle. They do just need upgrades because I think I've just researched something. There we go. Let's select a new research while we're doing that. I want resource for Ministry of Production. And here's our fleet. Let's watch them go and tear up that starbase. There's a starbase right there. This is my fleet going in.
Hostile station engaged.
Now artillery ships should kick in and start firing. Now we're going to lose some ships here because we're going up against a 3.1k station. That's in terms of fleet power. And look at that. We are just ripping apart that station. We are losing some ships in the process, just as I thought we would. But we are defeating that station. Let's quickly unhide the HUD. And you can see here we are winning, but we're taking considerable losses. We've lost over 1k of our fleet. Now we've claimed the system, which is great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the second fleet down here pretty quickly, as we want to reinforce and hold this system. Oh, I think they've claimed ours. Yeah, they've laid claim to some of our systems. So we need to hold this pretty quickly. To do so, I'm also going to call in some reinforcements. So let's get some destroyers up here and get ready to actually, do some combat. Now, one fact about this empire is they're actually at war on multiple fronts here. I think they went and declared war on some guys over here, I think. The Galactic Union, or these guys. Because some of their planets have been claimed. Look at this. The Galactic Union have claimed their systems. So they're at war on multiple fronts, meaning they chose, to upset us at the wrong time. And we really took advantage of that. Because I've been observing the sort of Galactic Council the whole time, I knew the right time to declare war on them. Because they're already at war with someone else, meaning we have the advantage. So let's see. We want to go and decimate one of them. Have they got anything over here? They've got a 699 starbase. I say we go and pay them a visit. Our fleet have arrived in the system again, and here we go. The game's slightly sped up. We're targeting their construction ship, and it's been destroyed. Their starbase has also been targeted, and our lasers are firing straight into their starbase. 699. Look at all that artillery firing lasers. There you go, the starbase is destroyed, we've claimed the system. Now we still need to conquer and invade their planets at some point, but for the minute I'm just holding their system. Now we could do a real big thing. We could take their capital planet and control it. I mean look, they've got all their forces are retreating back to their home system at a minute. So we could go and invade this. This might be a risky move. Let's try it. They've got a military fleet. Let's go. I mean, just look at the beauty of that star. Okay, we're firing on a station over there. Their starbase is now declaring war on us. Now, we're going to probably take heavy losses here. But it was a calculated move. This is one of many reasons why I love Stellaris. You can just see how beautiful it looks. Our poor destroyer is taking a lot of damage. Did we lose him? Yep, we lost that destroyer. Uh-oh. That might have been a corvette, actually. Their starbase has been destroyed. Yep, we're currently holding the system. So the next point is I need to raise some armies and take this system. But I'm actually going to leave this here as I want to show you another step inside Stellaris. Let me go and do that. Alright everyone, I've loaded us into a different world inside Stellaris here, and that's because I want to show you one awesome feature of the game. So, in front of me you will see my Colossus class world cracker. And yeah, that does basically say, you know, the clue's in the name. It's going to crack a planet. And I'm going to show you how that's done today. In the main view here, we can see we've got a planet over here. I'm currently at war with this faction. Now, this is actually one of my late stage multiplayer games. I downloaded it locally. I was playing this online with my friends. I thought, you know, I'll show these guys the world crackers because you guys want to see a planet blow up. So, let's crack a planet. Where is it gone? It is over here. So this poor outpost over here is going to fall victim to us, our unbeatable strength. So let's go into Control F9 mode again, and we'll highlight cracking that planet. Right, let's put the camera in a nice position. So we've got a planet under us, and I'll let you watch this. And there we go. The beam is firing into the planet. It is now about to crack it, so we should see a bit of an explosion. You can see the cracks forming. I love how the peaceful Stellaris music's playing while we're currently decimating a civilization. And there we go. The world has been cracked. And it just falls apart like that. It's, yeah, no one's living on that anymore. Now, some call the Colossus or the World Cracker like a useless object, but I find it brilliant. I love cracking worlds like this because it shows the true power of the Empire. I'm not the Empire, but you get the gist of it. It's quite cool. So there we go. That's been the Colossus. Now, the reason I wanted to show you the multiplayer game is I'm actually thinking of doing a multiplayer game here on YouTube at some point soon, and I wanted you to let me know. Should I do a multiplayer game? Would you like to see it? I'm thinking of definitely doing it as it could be quite cool. But in the meantime, that's everything I actually have to tell you today. Now, just a reminder as we're ending off this video, it is currently the 3rd year anniversary of Stellaris, and it's free to play this weekend. That's from the 9th of May to the 11th of May via Steam. Simply follow the link in the description and you can download Stellaris and play it for free all weekend. I recommend you do so because you can have some pretty crazy adventures in here. If you join in and decide to design your own faction or civilization and rule the world, or rule space essentially, let me know what you've called them and let me know what you get up to in the game. Maybe you have like some weird, you know, adventure in Stellaris you want to share. Make sure to comment it down below. Or maybe you've already had one. Tell us about your Stellaris journeys because I'm really interested. I definitely would like to produce more videos on Stellaris, so stay tuned for that. Once again, a massive thank you to Paradox for sponsoring this video. The link is down below should you want to go and download it. Thanks for watching, I've been Captain Jack, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.